Dear friends, welcome to Bond with RK Chemistry YouTube channel. In previous video, I have explained the previous year's questions which are appeared in SUPC entrance examination in chemistry from the lesson of chemical kinetics from the year 2020 to 2016. In this video, I will explain the questions from chemical kinetics from the year of 2010 to 2015. These are the year-wise questions which are appeared in SUPC entrance examination in chemistry from the lesson of chemical kinetics. For a hypothetical reaction, A plus B plus C gives rise to products. The rate law is determined to be rate is equal to K into concentration of A, concentration of B power 2. If the concentration of B is doubled without changing the concentration of A and C, the reaction rate. This is the rate law or rate equation. R is equal to K into concentration of A and concentration of B square. If you double the concentration of B, the rate R dash will be equal to K into concentration of A and concentration of B is doubled, so it will be 2B square. Here there is no change in concentration of A and C, so the equation will be K into concentration of A and this one concentration of B square and into 2 square, it will be 4. So it will be equal to, this one is R into 4, it will be 4R. So the rate when you compare the initial rate is R, the final rate is R dash, the final rate is 4 times to the initial rate, that is R. So there is a increase in rate of reaction by a factor of 4. B is the correct option. If the half-life of a reaction doubles as the initial concentration of the reactant is doubled, the order of the reaction is. Already this question was solved in the year of 2019. It was appeared in 2019. This was discussed in detail in 2019 SUPC question. Please watch the first part of chemical kinetics video. The answer is 0th order. Consider the following reaction scheme involving an equilibrium followed by a rate determining step. The apparent rate constant for the formation of the product is given by. Here, the second step is rate determining step. So the rate is determined, determined by the second step. So rate is equal to small k, rate constant, into concentration of Z, since this one is rate determining step. From this equilibrium, capital K, equilibrium constant, is equal to concentration of product by concentration of reactants. So that implies concentration of Z is equal to capital K into concentration of A and concentration of B. When you substitute concentration of Z in place of rate, R is equal to small k, capital K, concentration of A and concentration of B. The small k into capital K, this is the apparent rate constant. This one is K apparent. Here the K apparent is product of small k and capital K. So the correct option is C. Which of the following changes with time for a first order reaction? Let's take the rate equation for first order reaction. R is equal to K into concentration of A. We know that as time increases, the concentration of A decreases. So rate decreases with the time. So rate is it depends on time. Rate of reaction depends on time. Rate constant, since there is a decrease in R and also decrease in A, rate constant is constant. If you take the ratio between R and concentration of A, how many times A decreases, that many times rate decreases. So the ratio between R and concentration of A is constant. It is independent of time. Half-life, if you take half-life, this is the half-life equation. T half is equal to 0.693 by K. It is independent of concentration, so it is independent of time. The half-life time of a reaction, first order reaction, is independent of time. So this one also incorrect. Concentration of reactant. We know that as time increases, there is a decrease in concentration. So these two parameters, rate of reaction and concentration of reactant, these two parameters depend on time. So D is the correct option. And the following reaction scale, here there is equilibrium between A and B gives rise to C. Which of the following determines the rate of formation of C? This step is rate of formation of C. So R is equal to K3 into concentration of B. From equilibrium, the equilibrium constant capital K is equal to, it is the ratio of rate constant of forward reaction K1 by backward reaction is equal to concentration of product and concentration of reactant. That implies the concentration of B is equal to K1, K2 into concentration of A. So the rate equation will be R is equal to K3, K1 by K2 into concentration of A. Here, the rate constant, the apparent rate constant or overall rate constant or effective rate constant, it depends on K3, K1 and also K2. So the terms K1, K2 and K3, these three determines the rate of the formation of C. Which of the following is the functional form of Michaelis-Menten equation in the context of enzyme kinetics? Okay, we know the Michaelis-Menten equation, rate V is equal to V max and the concentration of substrate plus Km Michaelis-Menten constant and the concentration of substrate. Okay, when you plot the graph between rate and the concentration of substrate, you will get a hyperbolic curve. This is a graph between velocity or rate of the reaction and substrate, concentration of substrate. The curve is hyperbolic. Chlorine reacts with chloroform according to the reaction given below. Cl2 plus CHCl3 gives rise to CCl4 plus HCl. When the initial concentration of Cl2 is doubled, the reaction rate increases by a factor of 1.41. What is the order of reaction with respect to Cl2? The rate equation is R is equal to K and Cl2 power of some x and CHCl3 power of some y. Here, let's take R dash. In this case, the concentration of Cl2 is doubled. Okay, when the initial concentration of Cl2 is doubled, so 2Cl2 power of x. Here there is no change in concentration of chloroform, CHCl3y. Here R dash is 1.41 times of R. R dash is equal to 1.41 times of R. It means 1.41 into this one, 2 power of x. Okay, we know the equation 1.41. What is the R? R is this one, K Cl2 power of x and CHCl3 power of y. Here what is the x value? Okay, 1.41. Here you are getting 2 power of x. This one is this equation can be written as k into 2 power of x Cl2x and Cl3y. If we compare these two equations, what is the difference? The 2 power of x is equal to 1.41. 2 power of x is equal to 1.41. When x is equal to root 1 by 2, x is equal to 1 by 2, the root 2 value is 1.41. So x is equal to 1 by 2. The order of the reaction with respect to Cl2 is 1 by 2. Hydrogen peroxide decomposes to water and oxygen according to the reaction below. In the presence of large excess of I minus ion, the following set of data is obtained. What is the average rate of disappearance of H2O2 in molar per second in the first 15 seconds of the reaction? If 1 liter of H2O2 reacts at 25 degrees centigrade and 1 atmospheric pressure. Here time is given and the amount of O2 collected in ml is given. For each 45 seconds time interval, there is an increase in 2 ml of oxygen. So we know that 1 mole O2, 1 mole O2, this one occupies 24.5 liters at 1 atmospheric pressure and 25 degree centigrade. At 25 degree centigrade, 1 atmospheric pressure, if you take ideal gas, that is oxygen gas, here the volume is 24.5 if you take 1 mole of oxygen. Here the amount of gas collected is 2 ml. 2 ml. 24.5 liters means it is 24.5 into 10 cube milliliters. Then what is how many moles of O2 will be collected? How many moles of O2 will be per 2 ml O2 in 2 ml O2 gas? When you do cross multiplication, x into 24.5 into 10 cube is equal to 1 into 2. So x is equal to, finally x is equal to, it will be equal to 2 by 24.5 into 10 cube. These are the moles. These many moles of water will be collected for 45 seconds. So here the volume of the gas, volume of the container is 1 liter. So the molarity of the O2 collected is by 1. So it will be equal to x by 1. So it will be equal to x. Then what is the rate? Okay, here rate is equal to the change in concentration. Here the change in concentration is 2 by 24.5. 2 by 24.5 into 10 cube divided by, and the time interval is 45. The time interval is 45 seconds. So you finally you will get around 1.8115 into 10 to the power of minus 6 molarity per second. Okay, this is the rate of appearance of oxygen. Okay, when you compare the rate of appearance of oxygen and the rate of disappearance of H2O2, the rate of disappearance of H2O2 is 2 times to the rate of appearance of oxygen. So, a rate of disappearance of H2O2 is equal to rate of appearance of 2 into rate of appearance of O2. So, it will be equal to 2 into 1.815 into 10 to the power of minus 6. So it will be equal to nearly 3.63 into 10 to the power of minus 6. If the half-life of the reaction is independent of its initial concentration, then the reaction may be categorized as okay, T of is directly proportional to 1 by a power of n minus 1. Okay, it is independent of initial concentration means when n is equal to 1, T of is directly proportional to a power of 1 minus 1. So the concentration term will be 0. The number of concentration terms will be 0. So T of is independent of concentration when n is equal to 1. So for first order, T off is independent of concentration, initial concentration. The units for the rate are molar second inverse. What are the units for the rate constant K for a zeroth order reaction? The rate equation R is equal to K into, let's take a power of zeroth order, so a power of 0, it will be equal to K. So for zeroth order reaction, rate is equal to rate constant. So the parameters, the units of rate constant is equal to rate. So the rate constant units will be molarity second inverse. For the reaction 2HI gives rise to H2 plus I2, the values of the rate constants are given at 700 Kelvin and 629 Kelvin respectively. The activation energy of the reaction is. The activation energy of the reaction should be calculated in kilocalorie mole inverse. We know the Arrhenius equation. Arrhenius equation at two different temperatures. It will be log K2 by K1 is equal to A by 2.303 R 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2. This is the Arrhenius equation. So log K2 by K1. Let's take this one as K2, this one as K1, and this one is T2, and this one is T1. So log K2 by K1, 1.2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 divided by 3 into 3.0 into 10 to the power of minus 5 is equal to EA by 2.303. Here R should be in calories, kilocalories. So let's take R in calories, 1.98 into 1 by T1. Here T1 is 629 minus 1 by 700. Okay, after simplification, you will get EA is equal to, for simplification, you will get EA is equal to around 45.5 into 10 cube calorie mole inverse. When you convert it into kilocalories, it will be 45.5 kilocalorie mole inverse. So third one is the correct option. A reaction follows the general rate law. Rate is equal to Ka B squared. If the concentration of B is increased by a factor of 2, when you increase concentration of this one, this is rate law. Suppose if you increase concentration of, if you double the concentration of B, it will be 2B squared. So obviously it will be 4Ka B square, so it will be 4R. So increases by a factor of 4. Decomposition of dinitrogen peroxide is described by the chemical equation. The rate of appearance of NO2 is equal to 0.560 mole per minute at a particular moment. What is the rate of appearance of O2? You have to compare these two. Rate of appearance of NO2 is given. You have to find out rate of appearance of O2. Okay, we know the equation. Rate is equal to minus 1 by 2 change in concentration of N2O5 by time is equal to plus 1 by 4 d NO2 by dt is equal to, this one is 1 by 1, so plus 1 by 1 d O2 by dt. Okay, this is the rate. R is equal to, this is the relation. This one is the rate of appearance of NO2, rate of appearance of NO2. And this one is the rate of appearance of O2. Here the rate of appearance of okay, this one rate of appearance of O2 is 1 by 4th of rate of appearance of NO2. Rate of appearance is given, this one 1 by 4 into rate of appearance of NO2 is given 0.560 0. So you have to find out rate of accuracy 42. So finally you will get the value 0.140 more unit inverse. So this is the option. In coming video, I will explain electrochemistry previous year questions which are appeared in SUPC entrance examination. Thank you.